Well, hello everyone, what is going on? It is TheAlmightyGeoff and we're here with episode 34 of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. In the previous episode we worked on contract Swamp Thing, which had us dealing with the foglet that had appeared quite close to Downwarren. I think it's specifically around this part over here. It was quite troublesome. Obviously in the episode previously we had tackled it for the first time and got slaughtered, although it was a bit easy the second time. You just sort of have to keep your wits about you with that one, and got our payment after waiting for a week. We picked up another contract in Lindenvale, but we can't do that yet. It's too high level for us, although there is actually a quest that is here as well. I noticed that when I went to go and see the blacksmith that was here, so we'll deal with that at some point. But we returned to see Kira Metz following the quest, an invitation from Kira Metz, and she basically wanted us to come up to Fyke Island, which is where we are right now, after we've travelled here by boat to investigate a curse that had been put on the island, and we've taken the magic lamp with us to find some ghostly apparitions, speaking of which there should be one right there. So let's do that. See, I forgot how to do this now. Magic lamp, there we go. Nope, that's not it. There we go.
They're on to us. They're not letting Graham in.
Quiet, fool. Babylon and the noble himself.
Oh. I can't see them.
They're on to us. They're not letting Graham in.
Quiet, fool. Babylon and the noble himself will hear you.
Nah, he sat his arse on silk pillows, likely be goblin meat. We've no notion we's coming to tear him to shreds.
Way's clear, lads. Adam!
Okay. Interesting. Oh, that's not what I'm supposed to do. Let's put that away. Put that away, please. Let's just take out, whatever. Right. Right, no, we're not doing that. Can I not? How do I, put it away? I don't know how to put the lamp away. That's an issue. Oh, there we go. So yeah, we're just carrying on. I believe we looked through this part, didn't we? We've had a good thorough look through the island, so we actually just need to head in now. Spotting more of those ghostly apparitions. We should probably have Igni for those swarms, whatever they are. Oh, Jesus. Garrett, why are you attacking? Okay. Right, okay. Let's just keep an eye open. I assume there's going to be more of these.
Wonder what led them here. Hunger or greed?
Who's screaming? They're coming from the... I don't know. I'm very confused. I'm sure we've already looked in this village, haven't we? Those weird fly things again. Okay. I don't know if that's like a decoy or something, if that's like an animal scream, or a beast scream, just to sort of make people think there's someone in trouble, and then, you know, you come out to them and then, you know, they catch you off guard sort of thing. Should probably take a good look around this area before we head into the actual tower. What was in the boat there? There's a boat. Not that we're going to need it. We've got a fast travel point now. There's really no point to going for the long sail back, I should think. Can I? Oh, that is what we looted. It wasn't the... Okay, never mind. Right, okay. Oh, yep, here's one. Oh, good. Why are we... What are you doing? Can you take it out, please? There we go.
Millie, we gotta flee. Quick now. Millie, we gotta flee. Quick now. Millie. Millie, what's with you?
I don't know. So hot. Burning. Ah!
What? No. No, stay back.
Don't leave me.
Has he got a plague or something? Could be him. In which case I think you're screwed already. So the guy, well, I mean he's dead, so that's probably an explanation, but it's not like someone starts going down with heavy symptoms, they just think, oh well, if I get away from him, I'll be okay. It's not how it works. But hey, we are talking about a game that's set in like the 1200s. Science isn't exactly there. What's that? Ooh. Interesting. Okay, I think we've done a full whip around the perimeter, haven't we? I think. Yeah, that's about it. Okay, let's head up. Into the tower. Oh my.
Peasants didn't come here to ask nicely.
Rats.
Place is full of rats. As many dead as alive. Think they're feeding on...
Just Geralt, stop. You needn't be so detailed.
Okay. I got another apparition here.
Where's that noble? Lying here, quiet as a mouse, head split open like a rotted pumpkin. More like a peasant now, sloshing around in his own blood and shite. Must be nothing noble about him.
Too quick a death they gave him. Should have been made to suffer.
He's not the end of it. Sons can suffer for him, and the daughter. To the top!
Oh. Sounds almost like a revolution. Okay. There's another thing to... another clue here.
Blood. Many must have died here.
Well, it goes down to the cellars. It's locked. Okay, let's check downstairs first. Let there be light. Oh, there's apparitions.
Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand them. Keeping rats in cages like rabbits.
Let him out, maybe? Like to die of hunger if we leave him there.
I'd sooner burn the vermin. Releasing them's not like to bring no good. Imagine the harm they'd do if they swam back to the village.
Swam? Rats? How do you figure they'd do that?
You needn't fret for them. Clever little bastards. Clever than you.
They seem sluggish to you. Got the mange, maybe? Oh, and that stench!
Interesting. Right. Quite the mystery in this little place, isn't it? Assuming they're like an outbreak of some sort. Possibly of something like the plague. Obviously on the rats, as you'd expect. Let there be light. Let's put that away then. I think we're done down here. Looks to be. Okay, well, let's head up the tower this time. I don't think we're going to find any survivors or anything, are we?
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again. That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
My lord, peasants. They're through the door in the tower.
What the hell's going on there? That's really weird. Kind of creepy. There doesn't seem to be anything else on this floor, so I guess just carry on going up. Oh, hang on. Oh, what was that? Oh, that's just the way we came in. Never mind. Almost got excited for a second there. Oh. Another ghostly thing in there. Was that? Seems like a hazard.
Gold! Piles of it! Oh, won't do the dead any good now, will it? Strange it's still here. The noble died a time ago. Who's that? Show yourself. Anyone there? Who are you?
That is most interesting. It's in from a plague to a murder mystery. Definitely something dodgy going on around here. There's stuff to loot. I'm quite interested, to be honest. I want to see what's going on around here. What is going on around here? Oh. That's just the torch. Oh, there's definitely something paranormal going on.
Have you got to the laboratory at the top of the tower yet?
I'm at the top. Nothing here that looks like a laboratory.
Then you've not reached the highest level. Look for a passage.
Well, I'll be there down there on it.
Someone dragged something across the floor, or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
That we through there then. Right, just check there's nothing back here. Oh. Ah, okay. I thought I was gonna just have to add it. Is that it? Okay. Secret door. Must be something good up here.
Looks like a laboratory. Pretty well equipped, too.
The Mage Alexander's log part 2. Okay, well, let's look for part 1 first. Before we get into that.
Experimenting on humans. Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were still in charge.
This is where them screams are coming from before.
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me. I'm cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
Don't be afraid. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours. My family and I, we hid in the Mage's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
Mage who lived here. Who was he?
Alexander? I hardly knew him. He spent most of his time locked away in this tower. He's dead too, you know. They're all dead. Mountains of corpses, yet I stand here alone, all alone. They've all abandoned me. Even he who promised me everlasting love. You will abandon me as well.
If I can lift the curse, you yourself will be free to leave. Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No. They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
What kind of potion was it? Remember its smell? What it looked like?
I remember only that I feared to drink it.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. They said he lured rats into the tower, infected them with the Catriona. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. So horribly afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
Your beloved failed to save you. Why?
There were too many. Leave her be, he shouted. He grabbed at them, tried to stop them. They just laughed.
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Poisoned? That how you died?
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I couldn't move.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. All over me like insects. My face, my hands. I felt them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach.
Jesus.
They tore me apart, and I could not even scream. Have I not suffered enough? Why can't I leave this place?
You weren't the last to die on this island. Found a fresh corpse in the tower.
The island's a dangerous place. Folks should not venture here. I too wish to leave.
The dead man. Looked like a monster had attacked him, recently. The tower home to anything else?
How am I to know? There's lots of wraiths here. I hear them whispering every night.
Not talking about ghosts. A monster who hunts here. You must have noticed something.
I don't know. I've noticed naught. Why do you ask? Why must you press me so? You're to be my savior, not my tormentor.
Can you talk to the island's other specters?
No, I'm alone here. The others, they flee when they see me. I know not why. You do not fear me, do you?
No. Used to dealing with ghosts. Though, gotta admit, there's something about you. You're different. How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it. But who could love a race?
And your beloved, he dead too?
Grail? No, he lives. I would know if he died. But he fled and abandoned me. Left me here all alone.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse the Isle. Your beloved, who is he? A noble son?
No, a poor fisherman. My father objected, strongly. He did not see us together. I miss him so. Each night I walk to the island shore to gaze upon the village. Does he remember me still?
Said before you can't leave the tower.
Did I? You must have misheard.
I don't think so.
I don't know anymore. It's all a nightmare to me.
As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know some things. You could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that. Perhaps because I am heiress of these lands.
It could be your blood ties to the land, the base of the curse, that is. If so, forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to rest should lift it.
I loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. But I must know that he regrets what he did. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
Fine. I'll talk to Graham. Where will I find him?
He lives in the village on the lakeshore, yet... What if he's forgotten me?
If he loved you, he'll remember, and want to help.
He said he would always love me. Go to him. Make haste, please.
Interesting. That's the vial she took then, I assume. That's isn't. Oh, there we go. There's part one. Okay. Right. So look at that then. Day 237. My experiments continue to return results I must consider unreliable. Methodological errors are not at fault. The problem lies in the shoddy and fallible research material I am forced to work with. Despite his prior assurance, Viscerad is unable to provide me with enough moderately healthy specimens for my tests. Most of the material is starved and terrified, having been dragged here straight from the dungeon. I waste a great deal of time daily washing and delousing them before I will so much as let them step foot into my laboratory. Sterility first. As Marty Sodergren managed to prove in her little-known work, the attitude of a patient undergoing treatment can have a significant impact on the battle against the disease. Unfortunately, the volunteers with which I am supplied do not show sufficient comprehension, let alone enthusiasm for the noble work in which they are taking part. In fact, it seems they consider the research part of their punishment. I have tried a few times, though I am but a poor speaker, to convince them that they are contributing to the eradication of one of the greatest plagues tormenting mankind. Yeah, see, there is a plague thing going on here. I had the distinct impression they understood little, but perhaps their stupor was merely the result of the early stages of the illness. Of course, it is impossible to achieve success without significant sacrifices. The overwhelming majority of them will have to lay down their trifling lives on the altar of learning. But that is the sacrifice I am willing to make. Jesus. A few days ago, I caught myself talking to one of them, to a particularly large black mare with a torn-off ear. At first, I was overcome by panic. Was this the first manifestation of the illness? Of course, that was impossible, for I had fortified my immunity with powerful spells. On further consideration, I concluded it was an altogether natural reflex, one even the most learned among us find hard to restrain. We mages like to be listened to. I placed the black rat in a separate cage. The time will come for it to play a part in the tests. Meanwhile, it can keep me company and observe. I've noticed it looks with great concentration at the cages of its infected brethren, particularly those in the last stages of illness. Fascinating. Speaking of company, I have none, besides the black rat, and cannot hope for better. Viscerad avoids the laboratory and has expressed his desire for his daughter to steer clear of me as well. At first I thought he feared a moral scoundrel scandal, which would be risible in the extreme, but to explain the true reason in due course. It seems Annabelle has always possessed a fragile psychic constitution. Observing the ill might throw her into foul humours. The peasants taking part in the study have stopped speaking to me. I don't know what they believe this little act of defiance will serve. It does me no harm. They made for lousy conversation partners. There remains, of course, the woman, but as for her, I try to limit my contact. Day 316. My black rat has died. Today I found curled up in his cage. I suspected he had become infected on accident, but during the autopsy I did not uncover any signs of illness. He was also perfectly well fed. Strange. From a medical point of view, his death remains unexplained, something which I must admit irritates the scholar in me, but as mentioned previously, I'm not particularly fond of rats. It's an odd fellow. So Annabelle's the ghost we just spoke to, wasn't it? So clearly some odd things going on there. A mystery needs solving.
Kept in there until the end. What a shitty way to die.
Jesus. Oh dear. Right, I think we're done in the actual tower. Just to check, did we get the, yeah, use the magic lamp to find ghosts. Fair enough. Okay, cool. So I guess that just means now we're going down to find Graham. Seems easy enough, I should think. But deal with the rats. Could come back to haunt me. Is he on the island or is he no, he's not. He's next to Oraton. Okay, fair dues. Is this right? Thought we were coming off at? Can't remember. No, this is the basement, isn't it? There we go. No, hang on. I'm losing my mind here a bit. I have no idea what I'm doing. Does that make a difference from usual? Ah, here we go. Alright, that's the basement. So coming through this way. Yes, there we go. Alright, well, let's just go to the fast travel marker. And head over there very quickly. Let's go. Whoa. Geralt, please, calm down. Keep it stum. Cool. Let's see, hopefully we can get this quest finished today. That'd be nice. I've just done an episode dedicated to this quest and then we'll head back to Linden Vale. I believe that quest is called Witcher Wannabe. I have no idea what it involves, of course. I just know that there is another quest over there that we didn't pick up first time. Maybe you need to reach a certain level, or you've got to do a certain quest or something, I don't know. Come on. Let's boogie. Must be down in this hut down here. Just keep Roach nearby just in case.
Told you I don't want to see no one. You got to. Just leave me be.
Where you been following me?
Just wondering what you want from him. From Graham.
Me? Didn't want nothing. It's his mother be worried about him.
Been locked in his hut since he came back from the Isle. Talks to no soul. Love's misery curdled his brains, I reckon.
It won't be as cocky as the Baron's men who whip your arse.
Get the hell out of here.
I want to talk.
You deaf, damn it! I told you. Who are you?
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
What do you want of me?
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
Did you love her?
Something mad. Loved her so deep I believed we'd come through, believed we'd be together. Of course, it was not to her father's liking. His daughter and a Plain lout.
What happened on Fyke Isle? You gotta tell me.
Twere Millie, Finch and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the noble. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me since I sold them fish.
They forced you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it. For Annabelle and me to flee. But it all spun into chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Annabelle, they wanted to rape. 'Twas then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her. I ran out the tower hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it. No more, please.
Said you were hollering as you fled the tower, the island. What exactly did you say?
I don't remember. I wanted them to pay for what they'd done to her.
Might have cursed them. There's a powerful magic aura on Fyke Isle. Passions, evil intent, strong emotions of any kind can activate it. Your words could be the curse's source.
She took the poison because of them.
It wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
That means... Did she... You said you spoke to her?
Spoke to a ghost. By the time she awoke, tower was full of cold corpses. And rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
She was alive the whole time, but... Can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse. I shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought...
It's not your fault. No guilt in not knowing, and you couldn't know it wasn't poison she drank.
Gods, what have I done? If I had stayed behind to bury her, I'd have noticed she was alive. It might have ended different, ended well.
If you'd stayed on the island, I doubt you'd have survived.
I'd take death over leaving her to the rats like that. But there's naught I can do about it now.
Wrong on that count. Annabelle needs you. Her soul will only find peace if you help her.
But what can I do? It's too late.
Bury her bones. Annabelle should be laid to rest by one who loved her. It's the only way to lift the curse that holds Fyke Isle.
Those are her bones.
Yes.
Give them here. And leave me be.
Jesus. That's a dark quest, that, isn't it? I mean, a lot of this game is very dark. Okay, I think that is where we'll end it. Obviously, we need to go back and speak to Kira, but we can do that next time. Oh.
Dead. Annabelle was no ordinary ghost. She's a pesta, and now she's free.
Oh, gee, well, I don't know what a pester is, but that's not good.
A girl and plated flowers. Looks like a small shrine.
Jesus. Poor Graham. He's had a shitter, hasn't he? Okay. I'm not sure what happened there. Okay, let's have a look through our glossary. So, bestiary. There's anything about? There won't be the inspectors. No. Doesn't say anything about what that is. No new tutorials. Characters got Annabelle. Pester. Plague Maiden. Oh, Jesus. That's not good. Okay, right. I'm sure Kira will explain. Alright, let's just get all this ticked off so it's not going to keep bugging me. No, hoarding. Yeah, that was a very dark through and through. Did he? I thought it might have at least had some bittersweet ending, but it didn't even have that. It was just cruel through and through. Goddamn game. Okay, world map. So we've not actually changed anything. We've just been on Fyke Island over here. That's fine. Quests, of course, obviously, we've just been working through a tower full of mice today, so the character not leveled up, but we've got a fair bit of XP from all those ghost findings and stuff. Okay, let's save the game there. Yeah, that'll do. So, in the next episode, we'll go back and speak to Kira and have a look into what the hell just happened. And then, if the quest does end there, we'll go back to Linden Vale and start at the quest that is there. Before I wrap up, let me take a second to thank my amazing patrons. My £5 plus patrons are Ron Hyler and Ever the Snake. You can find links to their channels as well as my other £3 plus patrons in the description down below, and on screen you'll see secrets to my £1 plus patrons. Thank you so much, everyone. It's truly appreciated, and it goes a long way to help the channel, so I do thank you a lot for that. And if you wish to join those patrons, you can follow the link in the description down below to my Patreon page. But you don't have to do that because at the end of the day, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, try to like, comment, and subscribe, and also be sure to share the video. I'll see you guys in episode 35. Bye, guys.